A very significant expression in mathematics is the different quotient of the form f of a plus h minus f of a over h, where f is a function. Oftentimes, we're asked to evaluate this expression given a function. So for example, if f of x equals x squared minus 1, and we need to evaluate f of a plus h minus f of a over h. Essentially, we need to find out what this expression is. Every time we see an f of something, that means that we would need to evaluate it. As of now, f is the name of the function, so in this expression, we can't really do anything. We have to evaluate this. There are two terms with f. And so the command is that we would need to evaluate it, f of a and f of a plus h. Remember, with the function notation, a would go into x because x is a placeholder. In this case, in this equation, in this formula, there is only one term with x. If there is another term with x, we would need to replace x with a as many times as needed. And so in this case, we replace x with a, and so input a into x, everything is the same. We might want to do this for f of a plus h as well. X, the input, is now a plus h. The input is what is inside the parentheses after the function name f. Everything is the same. A squared minus 1 is a squared minus 1. A plus h squared is a plus h times a plus h. This is the quantity a plus h squared, and then we still have minus 1. If we FOIL this, we would have a times a, which is a squared, plus a times h, which is 8h, plus ha or ah, because multiplication is commutative, and then h times h is a squared. And so this is a squared plus, we combine like term, 2ah plus a squared, and don't forget to bring down the minus 1. To evaluate the expression, we will simply replace f of a plus h with what we just found. And we just found that f of a plus h is a squared plus 2ah plus a squared minus 1 minus f of a is a squared minus 1. Don't forget to put the minus inside the brackets or the parentheses because we want to subtract the entire f of a. What we did was simply replace the expression f of a plus h with a working expression. Everything is the same, h in the denominator minus sign, but again, with the bracket around the expression for f of a, because we don't want to just simply subtract a squared, we want to subtract the entire x squared minus 1 or a squared minus 1 in this case. Next, we would need to simplify this expression. The first thing we would do is to replace or to remove the brackets. We rewrite a squared plus 2ah plus a squared minus 1 minus, distribute the negative side, we have a squared plus 1. A squared minus a squared simplified, minus 1 plus 1 simplified. This will give us 2ah plus a squared over h. We can't help but notice that there is a factor h in the term in the numerator. In the different quotient, usually we only factor out h in the numerator. If we factor out h, we have 2a left for the first term and h for the second term. And the reason why we factor this out is because we can now simplify h. And so the final answer is 2a plus h. And this is the simplified expression of the different quotient given the equation f of x equals x squared minus 1.